excuses does not matter, guys. They don't. And honestly, nobody cares about those excuses. They don't. Nobody cares about your excuse. Nobody cares why you couldn't do this, why you couldn't do that. The only thing that people care about is when are you going to do it? When are you going to do it? I done heard this, I done heard that. Like, let's be honest, right? If you have a car, you have a vehicle, right? You go to the gas station because you need some gas. You don't want to hear an excuse from the cashier talking about, hey, I'm sorry, but we don't have any gas. You don't want to hear that. Nobody cares about that. You need the gas. Guys, we are at the point where we done got so comfortable with making excuses. Bro, throw that shit out the window. Throw it out the window. I'm just being honest with you. Throw it out the window. Nobody cares about your excuse. Do what you have to do so you don't have to worry about making an excuse. Now, it's always a reason. It's always a reason behind why you did something. But as far as making excuses just so you can feel better about yourself, man, throw that out the window. For real. Nobody wants to hear about that. Nobody wants to hear about that, and at the end of the day, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Now, you might care, and you might word it a certain way so people might feel sorry for you and want to help you out and stuff like that. But guys, I'm just going to be 100 with you. That don't matter. That doesn't matter. It doesn't. And the older you get, you're going to realize, like, wow, Buddy was telling the truth. Yeah, I know. I've been living for 37 years, and since I've been living, I've witnessed so many different things. I've witnessed so many people make excuses and they only get but for so far in life. Literally. They don't get that far in life. And then you have those people who make it happen. You got people who make it happen. The people who make it happen, man, they go so far. Because why? They know that they have to do whatever they need to do to make whatever happens. Some people go broke. Some people don't sleep. They lose sleep. They lose friends. Like, I'm just being honest with you. They do. But you got to do whatever you got to do to make that happen. All right? You got to do whatever you got to do to make that happen. Dang, and I forgot too. I forgot to call my cousin. So every Wednesday, I'm going to make sure that I do that. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares about what? Your excuses. Repeat every week. I wish it was like a. Let me see. Hmm. Yeah, nobody cares about your excuses. Nobody. Throw it away. Save it for another day. Um, you see, and every time I talk about these topics and everything, I always think about myself too, because I'm not one of those people that's going to say something to y'all and be a hypocrite. No, like it's no excuses. Like you have to make it work. It's so much time in the day. People say 20, you only have 24 hours. Well, that's still enough time for you to do whatever you need to do. You just got to manage it out. Now, if it's 24 hours in a day, you can't sleep for over 10, 12 hours because if you sleep for 12 hours, you only have 12 hours left. You only have 12 hours left. So now you're putting yourself in a corner. You're putting yourself in a corner and now you're at the now you put yourself in a position where you can be overstimulated. You'll have anxiety, you'll be stressed. Why? Because now you're worried about, oh my gosh, I don't have enough time to do this. I don't have enough time to do that. Bump all that, guys. Bump all that. It's a lot of people who don't have a lot of time, but they make the time work for them. Make the time work for you. Stop the excuses. Make the time work for you. Do what you have to do so you don't have to worry about making the excuse. See, that's what happens. See, when time runs out, that's when the excuses come in every single time. And I'm a big look, I ain't even gonna lie. I used to be a big advocate of making excuses. You know, oh, I'm a single father. I can't do this. I can't. Man, nobody wants to hear that. There's so many other people that single parents. You don't think they're going through stuff? It's everybody in this whole entire world is going through stuff every single day, every single hour. People are going through things. What makes your situation better? Trial, tribulations. Everybody's going through different obstacles every single day. What are you going to do about your situation so you don't have to make an excuse? What you going to do? Just think about that. What you going to do? You going to continue to make the excuse and not do anything about your situation? That's what a lot of people do. Like they continue to make the excuses and don't do nothing about their situation. And before you know it, their situation is just out of control. Now they can't even put a hand, they can't put a finger on it. Stop making the excuses, guys. Stop making excuses because at the end of the day, nobody cares. Nobody cares. So make it happen. Make it happen. No matter what, make it happen. Make it happen. You know? That's what you got to do. You got to make it happen by any means necessary. Make it happen. Now, I'm not telling you to run off and do some illegal stuff. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm not telling you to put yourself in harm's way. I'm not telling you to do something that's going to jeopardize your life. I'm not telling you to do that. But we all have a brain. All right. If you don't have a disability, a strong disability where you can't use your brain, we all have a brain and we can use our brain to make sure that we accomplish our goals. We can use our brains to make sure that we don't have to make that excuse, but we can make that accomplishment. Okay? So stop making the excuses and make an accomplishment. All right? And that means that you can meet your goals. You can finish and complete your plans that you have for today, this year, next month, whatever. All right? You only have one life. You only have one chance in life, guys. You have one life. Once your life is taken away from you, you do not have another chance. You don't have a time. You do not have time to make excuses, guys. But you do have time to make it happen. You have time to make it happen, guys. It's almost 3:30. That means it's about 2.5 hours to 6 o'clock. 6 hours, about 5.5 hours until 12 o'clock after six. All right. I don't know. Shut up. Oh, hey, appreciate that, guy. But I'm not. I'm motivating people. It's no time for excuses, though. Kill the excuses. Nobody cares about the excuses. Make it happen and become a better person. All right. Become a better person because the more you do that, now you're challenging yourself, right? You're challenging yourself. Now, the things that you didn't think you could do because you made the excuses, you can do it. And now you can do even more. So stop doing excuses, make it happen, make the accomplishments, and level up. Level up in life. All right? Life is not meant to be easy. Life is hard. And everybody have different things going on. But the more excuses you make, right? The more excuses you make, you're hindering yourself, right? You're holding yourself back from leveling up. I want to level up. I don't want to go down. I want to level up. So the only way I know I can level up if I dead the excuses. The only way I know that I can go further ahead if I dead the excuses. Excuses feel comfortable. It's like a band-aid. It's like a band-aid, guys. So like I said, make it happen. Stop with the excuses because nobody cares about your excuse. They don't. Nobody cares about your excuse. All people care about is can you do whatever they need you to do for them. All right? And rightfully so, we are people of service. Like we're supposed to help one another in some type of way. Okay? Till the next time, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe so you can stay notified. You a music lover, a music connoisseur, you like new sounds, you like new tunes. I left a link in the description of my new album, Holy Smoke Volume 1. Check it out. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you don't. Until the next conversation, guys, I'm out.